What is up, friends? I am super excited for today's movie, which is Jacob's Ladder, because it has been on my personal watch list for a long time, like over 2 years, because at one point I saw it recommended on the comments for a video about one of my favorite kind of like mind-bending movies, that this was similar, I believe is the words they used, and so I've been really wanting to check it out ever since then, and so I'm glad I finally get the opportunity to now with you all. And besides what I just mentioned about it being a little bit mind-bending, I don't know anything about it coming into it. Not a single bit of plot information or anything like that. I do know that it stars our friend Tim Robbins, who we haven't seen for quite a while on the channel, all the way back to Shawshank and War of the Worlds, and so looking forward to seeing him in something else again. And so because I don't know anything else about this one, I don't really have anything else to add right now before I get into it, but I hope you guys enjoy watching along with me for this one. Hopefully it's a good time, and of course you can check out my full-length reaction to this on my Patreon. The link for that is in the description below, and you'll need your own copy of the movie to watch along with me there, of course. But if you do enjoy this video, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. That always helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel out. Appreciate your guys' support as always. If this one is a mind-bending one, there might be a little bit of confusion on my part, and so I'm looking forward to your comments as well. Hopefully there will be some good discussions about it, but without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into Jacob's Ladder. And if what I have heard is true, that this is a mind-bending movie, I don't think there's any better genre or type of film to go into completely blind. I'm certainly ready to have my mind blown at certain parts. Oh, yo, Jason Alexander is in this. My guy from Seinfeld, about to tear it up. I don't know if I've ever seen him in a movie before. So is this taking place during a war, I'm assuming? We've seen the helicopters flying by. We're seeing people here with guns based off the landscape. Maybe like Vietnam War? I don't know. Was that Tim right there? I really liked him as an actor from his first couple things that I've seen him in, so I'm excited to see him again.
Something's wrong. Oh! It's my head!
Oh, what the heck? Things are already getting weird. Did they drink or eat something poisoned or something? Dang, well, I didn't know if this was gonna start out slow or get fast into stuff. It looks like it's definitely the latter. Oh, that's disgusting, bro. There's some brutal stuff already. What's up with that guy? Why does it keep showing us a shot of him? I mean, it looks like he's freaking out from all the explosions and fighting. Whoa, what the heck just happened right there? Did we just take a time jump forward? Did he somehow like survive that incident? I thought he just died right there already. That'd be way too early for him to die. I sure hope that's not going to be a theme for the movie, that he experiences hell or something. Oh, yikes. What was that? I mean, since I don't really know the genre of this, I would just assume maybe he just saw like some alien or something? I mean, it didn't look like a dog or a cat tail that he would have been hiding under his coat. Oh gosh, you better hop off that freaking track. I think those are shaking because a train's coming, or a subway. Oh, he doesn't know which one to get on. Oh gosh, bro, that was way too freaking close. Why the heck is everybody there like that? Ooh, I got a little bit of chills right there with the combination of that image and the music. First of all, everyone was like pressed up against the side of that. And then second of all, whoever was driving that thing was wearing like a full-on mask. I do like with these first couple scenes, though, that it's just showing us some weird, mysterious things, but not really explaining it. Definitely helpful in building atmosphere.
How come you're so late?
Bed Nash didn't show up again, so I worked. Got some overtime.
What happened to your pants?
Don't ask.
I don't think he could really explain it anyway. I still don't know if we went forward in time from that first scene or backward. Oh, now it just went back to that. Okay.
Help me. Help me.
What? Wait a second. Are they not the same person? I mean, maybe that was way too far-fetched of a prediction right there. Maybe he was just having like a flashback or something. But I don't know. The way that he reacted after the other guy said, or him saying, help me, just felt peculiar.
Your wife was gonna toss him, so what's his name? Dropped it over on the way to school.
These are great.
For a second, I wasn't sure exactly what I heard right there. Did he say his wife? Did he divorce her? Or did he just leave in general? What the heck did he just find?
Hello, baby.
What is that? Kevin McAllister right there from Home Alone. Oh, dang. So I'm guessing he had a son and the son died based off that reaction.
Is this the one who died before you went to Vietnam?
Yeah, it's Gabe.
Oh, okay. So we did jump into the future. That makes sense. Glad that that's cleared up a bit now. Which also means my ridiculously far-fetched assessment earlier is not true.
Back is killing me. I'm going to see Louie.
I miss riding home with you.
Easy, my back.
Oh, that was great editing right there. I love that. Always a fan of some creativity, spicing up the film's pacing.
She doesn't stop talking about you. I think you should go back now.
She threw me out, remember?
She spent 6 years getting a PhD and then went to work for the post office.
This is some great dialogue right here, giving us a pretty good overview of his character.
You know you look like an angel, Louie. Anyone ever tell you that?
Yeah, you. Every time I see you.
This is very interesting writing so far. I feel like there's just a lot of meaning to it that I don't understand yet, just from the delivery and exactly what they're saying. And to be fair, he did look like an angel with that lighting. What? Whoa, what the crap was that face, bro? That's freaking terrifying. Almost looked a little bit like that face on the subway that he saw. That was quite the freaking stark difference from how everything else had been going on in the film. All of a sudden, he's just in a car chase.
I need to see Dr. Carlson, please.
Is he new here?
No, he's been here for years.
Not according to my charts.
That's ridiculous. I've been coming here for years.
Here we go. Now we're getting into some trippy stuff. I'm liking where this is headed right now.
I want to talk to Dr. Carlson. He knows me.
Oh my gosh, dude. What is going on right now? Jacob keeps seeing the weirdest freaking stuff.
I'm so sorry. Dr. Carlson died.
Died.
Shoot, bro. Well, at least this guy knows who he is. Better than what we've got so far.
When?
About a month ago, just before Thanksgiving.
How did it happen?
No one really knows. They say it blew up.
What do you mean blew up?
I really don't know.
If he died even just a month ago, why the heck wouldn't they have a record of him at all? I mean, maybe they just dispose of records when people die, but it seems a little bit fishy.
Hey. Let me look at your hand.
I don't think that's a good idea with everything else that's been going on. The last thing he needs is more creepy revelations coming from a psychic or a palm reader, whatever she is.
You have a very strange line. No, it's not funny. See, according to this, you're already dead.
Bruh, don't tell me that. That's freaking creepy, man, if that's the case. I mean, we saw him get stabbed in the Vietnam scene. He didn't die in there and is just living some weird afterlife fantasy out, is he? Oh, gosh. This imagery is freaking wild, bro. What is happening? They're tossing so much at us in such a short time. I mean, if what that palm reader said is true and he is already dead, definitely gives an explanation to those things. Oh, I saw a freaking tail right there. What the heck is this? This is mad strange, man. Please tell me he freaking hallucinated and she didn't actually just die right there. That filmmaking was doing a great job though at just giving you little glimpses of some weird stuff.
What's to say?
I'm calling the doctor.
What's to say?
It's gone to the top.
Great.
At least he has a good excuse though for why he's feeling so bad. I don't know if that's the cause though or if that's just a side effect.
What did the doctor say?
You die on the way to the hospital now. Come on. Come on. Up. Up.
First we hear this man is already dead. Now he's about to die still. That's the exact same thing he said earlier in the Vietnam area. Surely it's not a coincidence that that was the exact same words he said before. I do love so far that this really hasn't explained very much. It's just giving you a wild ride, but hopefully they'll start putting some pieces of the puzzle together here soon.
What was that?
Freezing.
Did we just time jump again? That looks like Sarah that he was talking about before. And obviously this is a different room and bed.
No, and that window's closed.
It's not healthy when it's closed.
A dream I was having. I was living with another woman.
Oh man, this is setting up so many interesting possibilities. Surely everything that we saw there at the beginning wasn't a long dream. That would be a twist that I never saw coming.
Daddy, what was that noise?
I can't believe Macaulay Culkin is in this. This is awesome. Dude's even younger than his Home Alone role, too.
Will you tuck me in?
Who, her?
No, Daddy.
I don't even know what to think of what's going on. I feel like I should believe that he's telling the truth right now, that everything that we saw was a dream, because that would be an easy explanation for why I was seeing all that weird stuff. Although that is a pretty elaborate dream if that was the case, because he built an entire reality with complete backstories. Dude looks roughed up. Oh, what the heck? He's back in the bath. Why the heck does he look like that? It's almost as if he knows he's in a dream now or something. Or maybe it's he doesn't know where he is exactly. Bro, this is absolutely fascinating, man. There's so many different things at play, and the way it's blending everything together now is super interesting. There's some things that I feel like I've grasped a connection, but there's still a lot that I haven't been able to figure out.
Am I home?
You're right here. Home. You kept saying, Sarah, close the window. Over and over.
Oh my gosh, bro. This is wild, dude. So either this is just excellent storytelling at setting up characters and you don't know which one is reality, or he is living at different points in time and they're all like overlapping.
One of us should be having a good time. Anybody in there? Anybody home?
Who are you?
You.
Gosh, dude, that scared me so bad there for a second. Dude just imagined another freaking demon right there. And he's gonna screw up his relationship now too, the only like positive thing he's got.
Hello?
Jake, Paul Gruninger, I need to see you.
All right.
Sounds like something might be developing here as far as the puzzle being solved a little bit. Unless it's just gonna make things more confusing.
I don't know what it is, but I can't talk to anybody about it. Yet I figured I could talk to you.
It's this guy. This is the one that it kept showing those interesting shots of in the first Vietnam scene. Is he going through the same stuff as he is?
I'm going to hell. And don't tell me that I'm crazy, because I know I'm not. They're coming after me.
Who is?
They've been following me.
That sounds a lot like what Jacob's been experiencing. And we did see that sign that had hell in big bold letters on the subway.
Paul, I know what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
I've seen him too.
Here we go. At least he has somebody to talk about it with. Hopefully they can stick together maybe, or at least help each other solve it.
What happened that night? What What they done to us?
Oh, so is that the origin of their problems? That'd be interesting. It'd definitely be in line with some of the stuff we saw, because people were grabbing their heads and stuff. Something bad's about to happen right now. I don't like the way this is being filmed. Dang it, dude. Oh, I freaking knew it. What was that about, though, that the coin, like, whizzed away at the last second? Bro, this intercutting is wild, man. Oh, that's so devastating, though, that the one person he finally found that can understand what he's going through is dead. Also, very peculiar that the guy that they showed us back in the bar is the first one to come to his aid. This movie has presented like a 1,000-piece puzzle, and all the puzzle pieces are the exact same color. Just impossible to put together right now. And I'm not saying that is a bad thing. That is a good thing for a movie like this, in my opinion.
He thought he was going to hell.
Well, why did he say that for? I mean, what would make him say that?
What else did he say, Jake?
That's not Ving Rhames, is it? He wasn't credited in the beginning, but he looks and sounds like him. He is totally seeing them as well, man. What happened in that moment that just caused all these soldiers to experience these weird visions?
I think we have to go see the army. I think they're not telling us something. We have to find out what it is.
What makes you think the army's gonna give you any answers, huh?
We just have to get ourselves a lawyer.
I like the story progression now that they've brought in all these other characters into the picture. It'll be a lot less stressful if he doesn't have to do this alone.
I'm sorry, Mr. Singer. You know how many people come to me with the injustices of the world?
What an absolute freaking legend, dude. George. Y'all know how much I absolutely love Seinfeld. This is great right here. Specifically because this is the first time I've seen him in a movie.
If we do find that the military is implicated in this, you all stand to make quite a bit of money. Class action suits of this kind have been awarded fairly generous judgments.
This story has taken quite a different direction than I was thinking. The progression is very different from what we were experiencing before. Who knows if they'll actually find anything from this military stuff, though.
Oh, and your lawyer called. Jake, don't be upset, okay? He's not taking your case.
What's he talking about?
I don't know. He was very rude. He said that your friends backed out.
Oh no, bro, something else weird is going on now. That did feel like a little bit too easy of a development right there. Maybe there is some big conspiracy then that they're trying to cover up.
War's war. Things happen. Things happen? What does that mean? I thought we were gonna do something, Frank. There's nothing to do, Jake.
Something is off right now. Big fan of the lighting in this moment, though. Love the gloomy look to it.
You walk into my office with some bizarro story and demand that I check it out? All right, fine, I did. Now, I don't know what kind of a fool you take me for, but you have used and abused me, sir.
What the heck is just about to happen right now?
I checked with the Army's Bureau of Information. You never even went to Vietnam.
What's that supposed to mean?
You were all discharged on psychological grounds after some war game.
Oh, this is crazy, man. The way this messes with your perception of what's real and what's not is insane.
What is this? What is this? Help! Help!
This man is living through such a nightmare right now.
Mr. Singer, what an appropriate name for a man who can't keep his mouth shut. We've been watching you for a long time.
I just got a real crazy idea right now. I think this is the same car that he was running from before, and they are driving around just as recklessly. Don't tell me that he is going to cross paths with himself that we saw earlier. Bro, this is like the exact same driving that was happening before, where he's hitting one side, then bouncing to the other. Surely that's not a coincidence.
Better get an orthopedic man in here. Is Dr. Davis on call?
Louis Donato, Nostrand Avenue.
Love these up-close shots. This is really helping to build the tension.
Louis.
Where's Louis?
He's out of it. Let's take him down to X-ray.
This is so crazy. There's not too many movies I've watched where I don't really understand nearly anything that I've watched for the entire runtime, but I'm absolutely loving it. no, did they just take this man to an insane asylum? This is the absolute last place he needs to be right now. Looks like he literally just entered hell. Oh my gosh, bro, this is horrifying. Is he just hallucinating again? Or is everything that we just saw real? All this setup has done a great job because I literally second guess everything.
Jesse, get me out of here.
Where do you want to go? This is your home. You're dead.
What, dude? Oh my gosh. This is mind-blowing, man. It's definitely delivering on what I wanted.
This is barbaric. You're gonna have to leave. Stay back! Don't come near me. You understand what this is like? Take one step and I'll wrap this around your neck.
Louis is a real boss. At least somebody's fighting for Jacob right now. Although I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And I don't know if this is even real.
I was in hell. I don't want to die, Louis.
Well, I'll see what I can do about it.
It's all pain.
I mean, earlier Jacob talked about how Louis looked like an angel, and he basically just saved him right now. So maybe he is like his angel.
If you're frightened of dying and you're holding on, you'll see devils tearing your life away. If you've made your peace, then the devils are really angels, freeing you from the earth.
Dang, that's some very interesting dialogue right there. I'm not sure if I like that though, because that would definitely reinforce the theory that he actually is dead, and maybe his soul just isn't ready to accept that he's dead. Based off those things, everything that he thought about himself was accurate, right? Because there was his schooling and then his honorable discharge. Not dishonorable, as Jason Alexander suggested. Oh no! My heart, bro. He gets hit by a car because he dropped his stuff in the middle of the street. Dang, dude, that's so sad. That was excellent editing right there, though. Oh gosh, dude, don't do that to me. That terrified me. Mad freaking chills right there. I mean, that sound editing definitely added to that as well. My goodness.
Hello?
Jacob, say there, please. Could you tell him that I was in Vietnam in 60?
Vietnam?
That there were secret experiments.
What experiments?
Oh, here we go, man. Please tell me we finally get a development here.
Secret experiments for the government.
My God.
I need to see you. Are you there?
Yeah, how will I know you?
You already know me, Jacob.
There's still something really odd about that conversation, though. It almost felt like the information he was been given was way too easy, and just like his mind almost telling him exactly what he wanted to hear in this moment.
Jacob? Hi, I'm Michael Newman.
This guy, he was the one who was popping up before at the bar that I saw. Finally, we connect who the heck he is.
They wanted a drug that increased aggressive tendencies. They figured you guys were too soft. They wanted something to stir you up.
So they were experimented on, if this reality is the true reality.
Even a bad trip did not compare to the fury of the ladder. That's what they called it. A fast trip straight down the ladder. Right to the primal fear, right to the base anger.
So that is the explanation for the title. That's cool. I like that a lot. So Jacob's ladder means his drug that he had that was sending him like straight down to primal fear, anger.
There was an attack. There was a fight, right?
Yeah. But now it's a con.
Was it going to be like with each other? If they were all drugged up, they just decided to turn on each other?
You killed each other.
It was. Dude, what? Bro, that's insane. That changes everything about those earlier Vietnam scenes. Oh, interesting. Well, now we have a face. We know what happened. I'm glad that it's finally started uncovering a little bit of the mystery for me.
If you've made your peace, then the devils are really angels, freeing you from the earth.
This filmmaking is so different than what I'm used to. I like it though. Feels very like artistic, very abstract, which certainly matches the plot of the movie. And it's very interesting dialogue choices to recall right there.
Okay.
Is this real right now, or is this a dream once again? Or is this a memory?
Hi, Dad.
It's okay.
Come on, let's go up.
This is a touching scene so far, though. I still feel like I'm not fully understanding what's going on. Did he, like, just accept his death and he is in heaven now, and that's why he's here with his son? Oh, thank goodness we're still getting more footage. I really need more right now, man.
He's gone. He looks kind of peaceful, the guy.
Bro, get out of here, man. He was dead the entire freaking time. Are you kidding, dude? What a twist, bro. Oh, wow. So there was potentially some real life stuff applied in this story. That's fascinating. I had no idea about that. Dang, it ends right there. That is a bittersweet ending, man, because it tells you kind of exactly what happened there now, and I feel like it cleared up everything, but it's also kind of a sad ending as well. So, I mean, if I'm making sense of that, he did get killed in Vietnam when he got stabbed there. Most of what we were seeing during that whole runtime was just like they described how he was dead, and all the visions and everything that he was having, all the horrifying imagery, it was his soul kind of getting like ripped away from Earth. But he was fighting back there for a while, and then he finally made peace with everything at the end, especially after he realized the truth, and so he accepted his fate. He got together with his son in the afterlife, or in heaven, and his son took him up there, and then that's when he died on Earth. And so maybe that was like connected within moments, as in as soon as he accepted his death, he was pronounced dead in real life. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, wait a second. So is every time in the film they cut back to Vietnam, what is happening in real time, and what it shows us is what's going on exactly in that moment, and everything in between is his mind or his soul or whatever creating this scenario, and all that footage is of him near death. And so he's seeing all that stuff, and so all that stuff we're watching in his mind is happening while all the Vietnam stuff is going on. Is that how it works? Did I make sense when I described what I'm thinking right there? If so, that's pretty wild. I love that storytelling style. Super clever. And then I guess my only question then is the Sarah stuff. Did that happen before Vietnam, or when exactly did that happen? Because I would assume only the Jezebel stuff was made up, although I'm not 100% sure. Definitely might need some explain videos and whatnot to determine exactly what I think about it. But I feel like the Sarah stuff, the Sarah Jacob timeline, would be accurate, because I would assume his son Gabe was real and that he actually died and those memories were real. If they weren't real, then that would take out all the emotion from that last scene where he finally sees him again. But this movie definitely feels like one that has great rewatch value, because knowing the ending, I would probably pick up on so much more throughout the rest of the film, and there's probably so much that would make a lot more sense, whether it's imagery or lines of dialogue. But it's definitely a well-crafted movie, in my opinion, for being as complicated and at sometimes confusing as it was. And I think it came together pretty well there at the end. And I like that it was still ambiguous enough that it didn't spell it out for you completely, let you think about it a little bit. So after several years of this being on my watch list, I feel like the wait was definitely paid off, because I really enjoyed this one, and I'm sure once I wrap my mind around some of the plot lines, some of the storylines, characters, all that, I will love it even more, because it's definitely not a movie that I think you can fully grasp on your first watch. But even beyond understanding everything filmmaking, and even if I didn't get anything by the end of the movie, I still would greatly appreciate all the atmospheric filmmaking that this presented. Definitely created a great feeling throughout the movie. I was always interested and engaged into seeing how everything would unravel from scene to scene, and I thought Tim Robbins did a fantastic job playing the lead character, especially because you're with him the entire runtime of the movie. I don't know if there's a single scene that he is not in, and so he definitely carried it with his performance. Did a great job at playing someone who was going through those events. And if you guys have seen this movie and have an understanding of how the story works, maybe some cool connections that I may have missed, definitely let me know in the comments. I'd love to read through those and help kind of build a better grasp on exactly everything that happened in the movie, because I did make some connections as the film went on, but I definitely feel like, looking back early on in the film with the imagery and the dialogue, that nearly everything in this movie is probably connected in one way or another. And so I'm definitely looking forward to diving deeper in this movie and this story, whether it's some explained videos or some articles online. I hope that I'll be able to make a little bit more sense of it, but I had a great time with this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching along with me, and with this one being the last October movie, I definitely appreciate all of you being along for the ride with all of the crazy movies we've been going through. There's been a ton of mind-bending ones as well, which was surprising, but I'm looking forward to the ones that we have coming up. Hopefully you guys will be as well, and I look forward to seeing you all for those ones. And until then, peace.